Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. A quick happy Valentine's Day to everyone, and if you're not lucky in love, may you be lucky in RNG. Righto champions, it is weekly vendor reset time and there is no server maintenance this week, which means you can keep farming, raiding and doing your thing in the DZ. Firstly, welcome back to all you amazing subscribers, and if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, you know what to do, pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. And while you're there, engage with this video. A like, a share, a comment, it all helps with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Doing all this stuff is going to help the channel and our amazing community grow. And don't forget to check me out on all my other socials, including Twitch, Discord, Facebook, the works. All the links are in the description. Righto champions, before the vendors, let's see what's cracking in Div 2 this week. All the Season 10 events have finished, but you can keep replaying the Manhunt targets if you like. The development team did fix a bunch of issues over the weekend, which essentially were caused from the end of Season 10. But when's Season 11 coming, I hear you say? Well, we still don't know. Title Update 17 has been postponed again, so we're just going to hang tight for more details. So remember to stay up to date with everything Division related, follow me everywhere, the links are in the description. So that's what's happening in Div 2 this week. Righto then, the vendors have reset and I've done my usual whip around, and there's some fairly decent gear this week, especially if you want to try some off-meta builds or some hybrid builds. We're going to quickly go over my top picks for the week, but do keep in mind that they might not be everyone's cup of tea because we all know what the vendors are like.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
As always, I'm your no fuss vendor reset guy that's not going to fuck around and bullshit you or waste your time, so let's jump in and check it all out so you can get back to gaming. Kicking things off this week, we're going to be starting at the Countdown vendor, where we've got the Mop, the Everyday Carrier and the Glory Days. We all know that the Mop is great to have for that armor on kill, but this week's Everyday Carrier is pretty interesting. I like it for that hazard protection, so I'm going to grab it for a PvP build. It is only going to cost me 75 countdown credits, so why not? At the White House this week, we've got a military P416. Okay, it's not the greatest gun in the game, but the rolls are pretty decent, and it's got the talent preservation. This talent repairs our armor over time on kill, and if played correctly on the right build, it nearly unlocks God mode. Down from that a little bit, we've got a Brazo chest, armor, crit hit chance, and kinetic momentum. I'd be rolling on some crit hit damage or skill damage. This one's screaming a hybrid build, so I'm gonna grab it. Further inside the White House at your clan vendor this week, we've got a Yell backpack. Max armor, near max regen, and it's got a little dash of crit hit chance. The talent's opportunistic, which is completely fine, or you could roll on a different talent if you're choosing. Or you can just buy heaps of this backpack, deconstruct it, and get Yell materials. Then you can use those materials to craft more Yell gear that's more suited to what you want. And a few below that, we've got some Bellstone gloves. They're not overly impressive, but it's got that 1% regen from the brand set bonus and a regen attribute. They might be worth grabbing if anyone's looking at making a full regen build. Ducking on over to the theatre settlement this week, we've got the Lefty Shotty. I haven't seen this at the vendors much lately, and it doesn't seem to drop too often for me anyway. Sledgehammer is a great talent if used correctly. If you don't have one of these, make sure you grab one. And also here at the theatre settlement, for you skill build fans, we've got China Light gloves and Wyvernwear knee pads. Both come with that standard skill tier, and it's also got skill haste, so you can just roll on some skill damage. How easy is that? Shooting on over to DZ West, we've got the Rock and Roll. I haven't seen this at the vendors in a long time. This is a great shotty for Heartbreaker or Striker builds to gain those stacks fast. If you are looking for one, make sure you visit your Dark Zone West vendor this week, and remember to bring 152 DZ resources. Heading down to DZ South, we've got the Gift. Weapon damage, weapon handling, and headshot damage. This one's definitely off meta from what most people want. But don't be sleeping on weapon handling. It's a 1-for-1 stat of stability, accuracy, reload speed, and swap speed. This is going to be perfect for a full beams build. And the last stop this week is at DC East, and the Black Fridays made a return to the vendors. I guess if you missed out on it last week, you can grab it this week if you need to. And like it or not champions, those are my tasty pickle ticklers for this week. On screen now is today's targeted loot. Pause it, check it, and farm it. Make sure you do hang around and check out the full overview up next, and hey, if you spot a tasty buy for the week that I might have missed, mention it in the comments below to help everyone out. And like always, show your content creators your support, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All this kind of stuff really does help support myself and the channel. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.
Turn away let you down, but